Hello and welcome to the Body Poetry. I'm April, your guide, and welcome to this November's guided meditations, somatic yoga practice, and journaling. I'd like to welcome you on this journey with me to explore our bodies, to explore our feelings in movement and in meditation. So to start, let's begin with a meditation. I'll invite you to find a comfortable seat, either lying or sitting on the floor, and close your eyes. And as you begin, focus on your breath. Inhale deeply through the nose, feeling the air filling your lungs, and exhale slowly out your mouth, releasing any tension in your body. And continue to breathe deeply and intentionally through the remainder of this meditation. As you breathe in, imagine a warm light entering your body at the top of your head. This light represents the universal energy and wisdom that surrounds all of us. With each exhale, release any tension, stress, or negative thoughts. Let go of any worries or doubts that may come into mind. Continue breathing deeply and allowing that warm light from the top of your head enveloping your whole body. Now, visualize yourself standing on a mountaintop, surrounded by the vastness of the universe. You are connected to the cosmos, and the stars above shine brilliantly. Feel the cool air caressing your body. And as you stand here, allow your mind to become still. Become open to receiving higher knowledge and spiritual awareness. Imagine that your mind is calm and clear, and you are ready to receive. Trust that you are connected and that answers and guidance are available to you. And as you stand on this mountaintop, high above anything and everyone, in this moment, ask a question or seek guidance on a matter that is important to you. Trust that the answers will come from the universal wisdom that surrounds you. Take a moment to simply be in this state of connection and of expansion. Breathe it in and let it become part of you. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes and carry this sense of spiritual connection with you throughout the day. Feel in your body and your mind and your soul that you are now more attuned to the higher knowledge and purpose that the universe offers. And as you take another deep breath, slowly blink open your eyes and be ready to reconnect with the world around you. So the somatic yoga practice that we're going to explore today is tree pose, which is Vrikashana. So tree pose is going to work in our balance and our stability, but also in connecting with the universal wisdom that we all have. So I'll invite you to come to a standing position. And with your feet approximately hip distance apart, look down at your feet. Your hands might be by your sides. And just take note of your feet and how they land on the mat. And I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. Now you can keep your hands at your sides, or you can bring your hands into prayer in front of your heart. In any way, with your eyes closed or just softly gazing somewhere ahead of you, just start to shift your weight back into your heels and forward into your toes or the balls of your feet. Small movements in the beginning. Feeling the distribution of the weight and how your body reacts as you move gently back and forth. Connecting with your breath, maybe moving with your inhalations and your exhalations. And I'd like to invite you to bring in a movement from side to side. So shifting onto maybe a little bit more of your right foot, feeling the outer edge of your foot taking on some weight. And then as you exhale, shifting over to the left hip, feeling the weight in the outer edge of your foot, moving side to side. And as you're doing this with your eyes closed, just see what your body is telling you about your surroundings. Breathing in and moving gently from side to side. And now I'd like to invite you to bringing in that practice of moving forward and back and side to side into this practice of tree pose. So as you lean forward and back, forward and back. Excellent. Now that we've got some balance into our feet, I'd like to invite you to come into a tree pose. Now, you have a couple of options. You can kickstand your heel onto your ankle, so your toes will be on the ground, and your ankle will be supporting one side of your heel. That is one tree posture. Another one would be to lift your foot up and press it into your calf. Working on your balance here, and it's okay if your foot dances a little bit. Work on opening that knee out, so opening the hip as you balance into that foot. And if you'd like more of a challenge, then you can always bring that foot up into the inner thigh, pressing foot into inner thigh. You can bring your hands into prayer pose in front of your heart, keeping that knee open outwards as you focus on maybe a drishti in front of you. So a focal place in front of you that does not move. Breathing here. And now I'd like to invite you to maybe close your eyes or soften your gaze and see what happens to your body. Working on your breath, grounding yourself as you stand here in tree posture. You can also see if you raise your arms up to the sides like a tree. And if closing your eyes doesn't work, maybe you can try looking up as you balance. You can also bring your hands into prayer pose in atop your head, continuing that sensation of light and brightness coming from the top of your head. Inhale one last time here, and exhale, maybe bringing your hands down and slowly bringing your foot down to the ground. And once you're here, you can take a nice inhale and exhale. Maybe shake your feet out a little bit after really balancing on one side. You might feel a bit more strain. So we're going to do the other side to balance things out. And don't forget, things might feel differently on the other side than they did on the side that we've already worked on, and that is okay. So again, I'll invite you to come to either kickstand your foot or your heel against your opposite ankle, bringing your hands into prayer pose. This might be enough for you today. And if you'd like to go further, you can bring your foot up to your calf and press your foot into the opposite calf, opening that knee up to the side. Maybe get comfortable with the sensation of your foot dancing beneath you, stabilizing your foot. And if you'd like, you can go further by lifting that foot up into the inner thigh. Be mindful to press your foot into your thigh into your foot. Hands can be in prayer posture or in tree or in prayer above your head, whatever feels comfortable today. And I'll invite you again to challenge yourself by maybe closing one eye at a time or softly blinking, slowly elongating the time that your eyes are closed. Focus on that drishti point in front of you, that point that does not move, and focus your energy on it. And again, you might be able to close your eyes. And if you fall out of this pose, that is okay. Just come back into it as we strengthen our ankles and our feet and challenge our balance. I'll invite you to sweep your arms up into a tree pose or into the prayer pose above your head if you're not there already. Maybe you can look up at the sky. Take a nice deep inhale here. And as you exhale, gently release everything. And placing your foot on the floor, just shake out your feet a little bit, your legs. Maybe do a bit of a dance. Close your eyes. And really come back into your body. Now, that was a practice where we're really working on coming into our body and feeling how it feels to be in that posture, feeling the balance changing within our body. And that is the challenge that I bring to you this week. So now I'd like to invite you to a journal writing practice with me. I have written in a journal since I was a very young child, and it has been a practice that has been with me for a very long time. And I find it very valuable, and I would like to bring that same gift to each and every one of you. So if you have a journal or a pen and paper, I would invite you to go and get that right now. And we're going to just sit with a few journaling prompts, journaling ideas that can carry you through the week. So perhaps you're ready and you have your journal and your pen in front of you. And the journal prompts for this week, they're surrounded by the idea of I know. And because we're seeking guidance, and looking for universal wisdom that is all around us. I'd like you to think about maybe describing a recent moment where you felt a deep sense of knowing or insight. Reflect on the situation and how did it affect your choices or your decisions. The next prompt, share your thoughts on the concept of universal knowledge and how it influences your trust in the unfolding of your life's journey. And finally, reflect on a time when you felt guided or supported by a higher wisdom. What did this experience teach you about trust and surrender? So, with your journal and thinking about these ideas, all surrounded by the idea of I know, I invite you to really carry this sense of connection with you throughout this week, being more attuned to higher knowledge and the purpose that the universe offers you. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. The light inside of me honors the light inside of you.